Hello, welcome to Lord Havoc's Marvel Champions custom content stream extravaganza. I'm pretty excited because my good friend Kaj has joined me. We've tried to hook up a game and we can never get our calendars to sync. But he's got a day off tomorrow, so he can stay up late. It's great. How you doing, Kaj?
Hello, I'm doing great.
Awesome.
I have a day off today, actually. So.
Oh, today's the day off. Okay, cool, awesome, very exciting, very exciting. What is it? Is it like a special public holiday? What's the deal? Or you just get like a roster day off? Why you got a day off?
It's a national holiday here.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome, sweet. All right, well, we took the opportunity to play a game, which is pretty cool. I tried to convince him to stream on his own channel. Go check out Kazaslav's channel on Twitch. He does some streaming. He's currently streaming my Hydra campaign with a good friend of the show, Phoenician. So go check that out. I'll have a link in the description to go check out his stream. But he wanted me to stream on my stream, so here we are. I am playing ES's latest hero, Sandman. It just got released today, so I'm playing it now. So very excited. I've been hanging out for this. Wesley, I love Sandman. Wesley Dodds, Sandman, he's awesome. And also he uses a modified version of my Intimidated status. So ES has asked permission to use Intimidated, and then he altered it slightly, and we're ready to rock. So his whole gear, his whole thing, his whole shtick works around the Intimidated type of thing, which is pretty cool. So pretty excited to see that. And Kaz, who are you playing?
I'm playing Hellcat by Jakxin. I noticed that he released it, and I like Hellcat, so I wanted to give her a try.
Cool. Everybody likes Hellcat.
I was surprised about the psionic. But he explained that she's psionic, so I'm not that familiar with the character itself. So
yeah, she has latent psionic abilities that Moondragon helps her utilize a bit more. So, because I asked about that as well. So I do remember that storyline. It's pretty cool. So 2/2/2 Avenger psionic. After you play a card with a printed mental resource, attach that card to Hellcat to a maximum of 3, limit twice per round. Empowered resource. Discard one attached card from Hellcat. Generate a mental resource. So she's using the new tuck mechanic without using the word tuck. But there you go. Pretty cool. Everybody loves Hellcat. And there's Patsy Walker on the other side there. Looking all Patsy-like. Sonic, mental potential, interact. When the villain schemes against you, draw one card. If that card has a printed mental resource, reduce the amount of threat placed by 1. That's pretty cool. Yeah, she looks pretty cool, man. I saw her in action a week ago or something. It was pretty good. But Sandman, very exciting. I'm using a different HP counter because ES didn't make one. I mean, he only just got released today. Wesley Dodds, 3-rec genius. Find a minion. Put that minion into play, engage with you. Well, that's not going to be a problem in this scenario because we're playing Ultron. Find an event or gas. Actually, no. Wait, that is going to be a problem. Does he have any minions?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he's got like the advanced ones, right? The advanced Ultron minions.
Exactly.
Yeah, go. Find a minion. Put that minion in play, engage. You find an event or gas card and add it to your hand. If you search your deck, shuffle limit once per round. Sandman 2/1/2 Justice Society. Look at that cool picture. Well, I love that art break. Looks sick. Night Terror's response. After using a basic power, intimidate an enemy. Pretty exciting. Now, ES's version of Intimidate works basically the same. Mine was -1 attack, -1 thwart, which is essentially just Frostbite. My Intimidate was essentially Frostbite, but as a status card. And I actually wrote an insert that said that you can have more than one. ES is stuck with this sort of original idea for status cards, so you can only have the one. And what it does is it reduces the damage dealt, the threat removed, and the threat added by 1 when this character attacks, thwarts, or schemes. And he reworded it that way so that he could put it onto villains and friendly characters. So either way, you can have it that way. After this character attacks, thwarts, or schemes, discard all cards of this type. Sorry?
Why would you put it on a friendly character?
I don't know. He put it on there so just in case he wanted to create a scenario where the villain put it onto your characters.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
which
Yeah,
which is
sure.
pretty cool. So yeah, Super TNT's joined us. Hey guys, how you doing, Super TNT? It's good seeing you. Haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, so I think we're good to go. Oh, also I've got this pacifist upgrade set up permanent. Hero response. After you defeat an enemy, if you did not deal excess damage to an enemy, draw one card. Draw two cards instead if the enemy had no damage on them. So if I just knock people out for their exact amount, I get to draw a card. For each point of excess damage dealt, discard the top three cards of your deck. So it punishes me if I do excess
Oh,
damage. So
it's gonna be hard in this scenario.
yeah, it's going to be very hard because of the Ultron drones. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I can't say I'm a fan of this. I got to be honest. I'm not really a fan of this, but I get it. I get what it is. I mean, it does give you like a bonus. So I guess you got to just sort of control what it is that you're doing. So I guess this is a perfect test for it. We'll see how it goes. So I might be convinced. And for some reason, I've got. Oh, it's 42. I was thinking of a different deck. Okay, cool. I managed to whittle it down. I had like 50 cards in it, so I got it down to 42. All right, let's do it. Ultron. We all know the Ultron scenario. Put the Ultron drone's environment into play. There it is. Each face down drone minion engaged with a player has a base scheme of 1, a base attack of 1, and a base hit points of 1. Force response. After a face down drone minion is defeated, place that card into its owner's discard pile. So I've got what have I got? Standard and under attack. Yep, sweet. The Crimson Cow, 6 threat. Ultron is using the components Claw delivered in order to build an army of Ultron drones. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down. Engage with them as a drone minion. Boom. Here we go. Oh, you make them big. Alright, I'll make it big. Why not? Wasn't going to, but you did it, so now I've got a copy. Starts on 0. Ultron himself. After Ultron attacks you, choose to either place one threat on the main scheme or put the top card of your deck into play face down and engage you as a drone minion. I'm going to be trying to do the threat instead most of the time because I'm playing Justice. Oh, what are you playing? What's your aspect?
Aggression.
Aggression. Yeah, so you can beat the crap out of him and I'll try and control the threat. How's that? We'll do that.
I'll try to.
Good man. Yeah, so 34 hit points. I think we're good to go, right? Quick shuffle this just in case, and let's do it. How many have I got? Got to make sure my hand size is 6. Who knows? You always got to check. Alright, so I've got some Sandman cards here. Gas canisters. Exhaust this card. Generate a wild resource for an event. If this resource overpays for an event, intimidate an enemy. That's pretty cool. Choking Mist. Deal 4 damage divided as you choose among enemies in play. This attack gains piercing and range. If this card was paid for, resources generated by a gas card stun each enemy damage this way. Okay. Smokescreen. Give a friendly character a tough status card. Alright. Under surveillance. Should I bother under surveillance in this scheme? I mean, it only goes to 6.
Yeah.
Because what is it? Ultron's like 2 stages, right? Oh no, it's 3 stages.
3.
I don't know if I should even bother because I mean you go past stage 2, stage 1 pretty. Actually, you know what? I will do it. Let's try and stay. Let's have a personal challenge, Kaz. Let's just try and stay on stage 1.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to keep this because it's a threat card. I'm going to keep this threat under surveillance. Keep. So I'll mulligan this. I'm not even going to bother about damaging because you are going to take care of that. So let's get rid of these. Surveillance team, I don't care about that, so I'm going to use that to pay for that. Alright, cool. What's your hand looking like? Chase them down! Oh, it's a Hellcat version of Chase them down. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah, there are some reskins.
Yeah.
So I have the on the Prowl, remove 2 threat from a scheme and remove 1 threat from a scheme for each card attached to Hellcat. And then I have this card which I don't understand, so I just discarded it.
This card that you don't understand. Outer Demons. Hero form only. Hellcat gains the villainous keyword, ignoring boost effects, and retaliate 1. After you change form, discard this card. So,
I don't understand the villainous keyword.
Well, villainous is when you get a boost card when you attack.
So I get a boost card?
Yeah, I renamed it to heroic
Ah,
in the Hydra campaign, but it would be yeah. So you would get a card when you attack
yeah.
from the encounter deck and get the extra damage from the boost.
Okay, but I don't want the acceleration icon either, so
Yeah, I get it. It's because it's when she does that because she went to hell for a period of time and stuff. So yeah, and you only get it, and it's like the Hulk's thing, right? So if you as soon as you change form back to Patsy, you get rid of it. So,
yeah.
but anyway, that's alright. That's all good. Josh's Meg Extravaganza. Hello, buddy. It's good seeing you.
Who's the first player? Who's the first player?
No, the guest is always the first player.
Oh,
Guest
okay.
is always the first player. Go for it.
So I'll flip to hero first.
Cool.
I'll play. I'll spend genius to play combat training.
Cool. Let's start.
Um, no threat, so I don't need this. Deal 4. Changed. I don't want to spend my 3 attack for 1 minion. Okay, so I'm gonna attack for 3, killing my drone.
Okay.
And I'm gonna Cyblow attack. Wait, yeah. Cyblow attack. I spend chase them down because there are no threat. And I attack for 4.
Sweet.
I have the psionic trait. And after I play a card with a mental printed resource,
Yeah.
I can attach it to Hellcat.
Nice. Did you take
So
did you
now I
take
have
the
a
damage off?
spare resource. I didn't do any damage yet,
1, 2, 3, 4.
and that's my turn.
That's your turn, right? And so now it's tucked under you. Now you can do stuff.
Yeah,
Cool.
I can use it as a resource.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Sweet. Surveillance team is going to pay for gas canisters. Oh, wrong one. Gas canisters. And I'm going to. Well, there's no threat. So this and this. Actually, let's keep this. Let's get rid of that. So that and gas canister will pay for under surveillance. Oh no, it has to be an event. It has to be an event, doesn't it? Exhaust this card, generate a wild resource for an event. Okay, so Darkly Dreaming and For Justice will take care of under surveillance. Let's see if we can do our challenge. Try and stay on this stage. I don't think we're going to be able to do it, but we'll see what happens. And then so that is not tapped. Now, should I do my action? Find a minion, put the minion in play, go to you, find an event or gas card and add it to your hand.
What is your attack?
What is my what?
Basic attack.
On my hero side.
Yeah.
It's 1.
Okay. So I don't think you need to do it.
But if I do a find the minion thing, I can just kill my drone. It still counts as killing something. I can kill something. And then I can put him in endurance.
Okay.
You're the aggression player. Can you kill the enemy that I go find? What does find
I
mean?
can, but not,
Does find
I
mean
can, but not this.
do I go pick it
Not this
myself,
round.
or do I discard cards until I get to it? Is find go search
Sorry?
for one? Is find search
No,
for
find
one,
is
or is find when you discard?
Search any area except for the cards dealt as encounter cards. So you
Right.
can search it.
So I go
It's,
search
yeah,
for it.
it's search.
Right, I'm going to do it for it. I'm going to do it. Let's search for a minion. What do we got? What sort of minions have we got in here? Advanced Ultron Drone. 4 guard. That's a lot. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill it. Are you going to be able to kill my guys on your turn?
But you could have actually, if you did it before I attacked as a call for action, I could have killed him with the.
Yeah,
Where was it?
but we didn't though. So I think that's a bit of a
Well,
cheat.
yeah.
I think that's a bit of a
Okay.
cheat. I mean, I see what you're saying, but it's I don't know. All right, well, I guess the only thing I've got is the advanced ultron drone, so I'll grab it. I'm gonna flip to. Sorry, I have to find an event or gas card and add it to your hand. Find an event or gas card. Event or gas card. Oh, let's do that. All right, I'm gonna find this. Because then I can deal 4 damage as any piece in a range. This card was paid for with resources generated by a gas card. Stun each enemy damage that way. Well, I don't need to stun them, so I don't need to worry about the secondary effect.
But you can kill because you can divide it. So you
Yeah,
can.
I know what I'm doing there. I'm just trying to see what else I can possibly do, Cash, as in terms of grabbing other cards and stuff. I just don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I've already done it now, so I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with Sandman. I'm going to do Endurance, and Gas Canister is going to pay for Choking Mist. I'm going to do, just for the fun of it, I'm going to do 3 and 1. So there's my 4. Oh, I get this one back. I'm not going to resize my cards because otherwise I'm going to do it like every time. So
Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh,
as
I
well.
like the fact that you do it. I think it's cool, but I'm not going to do it. And then I'm just going to hit him for 1. So technically he was stunned, but that's fine. I don't care. I'm just going to take him out. After using a basic power, intimidate an enemy. This is what I wanted to do. Boom! He's intimidated. We've intimidated Ultron. How amazing. Now, after you defeat him, and if you did not deal excess damage to an enemy, draw a card. And draw 2 cards instead if the enemy had no damage on them. They had no damage on them, so I'm going to draw 2 cards. Right?
Yeah.
2. Now, do I do it for both?
So I don't understand. Why would you trigger that if you deal excess damage? Because you wouldn't draw anything. You would just
forced.
have to.
It's not for. Oh, it needs to be forced, doesn't it? It needs to be a forced response.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it needs to be forced. Otherwise, I'll never trigger the bad part. All right, so I'm going to change what I'm going to say. I did 4. So instead of trying to be funny about it, I'll just say I did 4 and 1. So that means I actually get to trigger it twice, right? Because the first one, I killed him, 4.
Yeah.
I get 2 cards. And then the second one, I killed him, 1. That's not excess. He had no damage on him, so I get another 2. That seems a little too good. I don't know if I'm playing. Wait, are we playing this right? After
I think so.
An enemy, if you did not deal excess damage to an enemy, which I didn't, draw 1 card. Draw 2 cards instead. If the enemy had no damage on them, they didn't.
Yeah, I think that's
so
correct.
I'm getting more cards. Now I'm spewing that I threw away my endurance. Anyway, I can do more stuff now. I don't know have any threat to deal with, so what I'll do is I'll play Sweet Dreams and Genius to play Gas Mask. Which now gives me Stalwart. Holy crap. Really?
Yeah, it's very powerful.
Stalwart's the one where I can't be stunned or confused, right?
I never know. I never know this.
Wait, I just need to check that. I'm pretty sure Steady is you need 2, and Stalwart you can't be done at all. I need to confirm this because if it's the one where you can't be stunned at all, 3 is pretty cheap. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm going to be okay with it. Yeah, Steady has 1 additional. So Stalwart is the one where you're completely... Yeah. Stalwart. I basically can't be stunned or confused. For 3. And +1 thought and +1 deaf. I don't know. Yes, I think this should be Steady at At the most, it should be steady. What do you think, Ash?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's too strong. But we'll see. Maybe he has some.
Yeah, maybe he's got something that sort of interacts with it. Yeah. Let's not judge until we get to the end. Anyway, I'm done, and I'm pretty happy with our first turn. That's pretty sweet. All right, so we get threat 1, 2 per person on here. Oh wait, we've got to reset. Sorry, I forget that every time. If I don't have bubble here to say reset, I forget completely. And Josh usually has to remind me as well. Why have I got digging deep in this deck? Why have I got digging deep in this deck? Ah, because of this thing. I think that's a waste of space. Anyway, 1, 2 on here. He activates against you. He is intimidated, so he does -1 of whatever it is that he's doing. He's attacking, so he's attacking you.
He attacks for 1. I
1 plus a boost.
Take it. I take it.
Cool. And then
so 3.
After this character attacks, thoughts, or schemes, discard all cards of this type. There we go. So you took that. All right. So he activates against me. After he attacks,
after
I have to decide. Choose either place 1 threat or top down. What are you doing?
A threat.
You did the threat. Okay, cool. He's attacking me. I'm going to defend. I've got 3 defense.
Actually, no. I'll put a drone into play.
Oh, okay, cool. I've got 3 defense, so he's got 2 plus 2 is 4. He still hits me, which is insane. After using a basic power, intimidate an enemy. Now he's intimidated. I still took a damage. Now, after he attacks, I need to choose. I'm going to do threat. Actually, no.
Yeah, I can take care of the threat.
I'm going to do a drone. Okay. Because we're trying to do our challenge, staying on stage 1, and I don't have any threat removal cards in my hand. So. Anyway, I do have one. Cannon card, yours. Repair sequence.
So Ultron heals 2 damage for each drone minion engaged with you. So I have 1, so he heals 2.
Nice work. Swarm attack. When revealed, each drone minion engaged with your hero attacks. If no attacks, we're done with turn. Blah blah blah. He's going to attack, so he'll attack me, and I'll just take it because there's nothing I can do about it. All right. I become player 1. Let's see. Straight away, strength is going to give me Catwoman. He's going to give me a card. Do I have anything that readies? I like this. Check this out. Nightmare Fuel. Attached to an enemy. If that enemy is a villain or an elite minion, this card gains temporary. So it gets around that whole thing where you normally can't attach things to elite minions and stuff. So you can still attach it, but it's temporary. I like that. That's cool.
Nice.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Attach enemy loses stored and steady. Non-elite minions gain vulnerable. Intimidate.
I like it.
Enemy. Yeah. So can we have multiple intimidates? I don't know if he changed it so you couldn't have more than 1 intimidate. Because otherwise this card doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Good night. Stun or confuse an enemy. If you paid for this card with resources generated by a gas card, and that enemy is a minion with 3 or more status cards, defeat that enemy. How would they ever have 3 or more? They would have to be stunned and confused and intimidated?
Yeah, or tough.
And a tough, right? So we'd have to have like the whole suite of stuff. Tough, confused, stunned, thing. Which I guess then says defeat that enemy, right? I mean, oh wait. This has to... Wait. Defeat that enemy? So if I have on the villain, stun, confuse, intimidate, and tough, and I use that card, do I knock them into the next stage?
if that enemy is a minion, it says so.
Oh, and that doesn't mean I learned how to read. Okay, cool. That's great. That's awesome. But how am I ever going to get that many on them? I want to use this because this just looks cool. Although really all they're doing is it's just giving it an intimidate when you think about it, because he doesn't have steady or stalwart. So really I'm just going to put an intimidate on him. So it goes back to my question: can I have more than one intimidate? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I don't know what to do, Cash.
If you want to, if you want to flip down and play Ingenuity, I'm fine because I will clear the main scheme and confuse him.
You're going to clear and okay. Well, I can stun or confuse him as well, right? Can you only confuse, or do you get to choose?
I only confuse.
Okay, well in that case, I'll stun him then. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, so I'll do Digging Deep and Nightmare Fuel will pay for Ingenuity. Ingenuity and Gas Canister will pay for Goodnight. And also,
But gas canister is hero resource.
damn it, that sucks. All right, well, it is what it is. I could find a minion and find a gas card. I don't know what to do.
Would you have played it before you flipped down?
Well, I wouldn't have had. I wouldn't have been able to afford it if I hadn't flipped down.
Okay.
I can only afford it because I managed to get Ingenuity in.
Mm.
Well, I guess I could have. I just wouldn't be able to do Ingenuity. Because then I wouldn't have done this. Right? So that and that paid for Ingenuity. So instead I could, before I flipped down, could do Goodnight and stun him. I just then won't be able to pay for that. So I guess that's better than nothing. Otherwise I'm just not doing anything. So I'm going to Gas Canister and Digging Deep, because I just don't know why it's in my hand. Do a Goodnight, stun him. So that'll help you out. I don't get to trigger any of its effects. This I don't get to trigger. If you use this to overpay for an event, intimidate an enemy. Well, I can't intimidate him again because he's already intimidated, so there's no point doing that. Catwoman's going to kill this guy. Boom. And then there is now... Oh, because you're going to confuse, so I will flip down, so I can then do this next turn at least. Cool. Alright, I'm done. Thank you, sir. Oh, I defeated an enemy. Did I defeat the enemy? After you defeat an enemy?
No, Catwoman did.
Catwoman defeated it. Right, sweet. It's yours.
So I'll use Strength to play Psychic Assault.
Cool.
So I deal 3 damage to an enemy.
Nice.
And it's gonna be the villain. 1, 2, 3, and I confuse him.
Yeah, look at that. Now he's actually got the 3 cards. Well, at least 3 of them, right?
Yeah. You're right, yeah.
Now I'm thinking I should have kept good. Although good knows what gave him a card. Although I can't defeat him anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I'm going to play Haluva Punch.
Hell of a punch.
Haluva Punch.
Hell of a punch.
So Telekinesis is 1 resource, and a Psy Blow attack attached to my identity. I can use it as a resource.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I played, and I can attach this because it's mental.
Yep.
I play a card with a mental resource. I deal 5 damage to an enemy, and if I paid using only mental resources, which I did, I do 2 additional, and it skins overkill, so I kill the...
well done. So you still then do another 6.
And
you are slamming this dude.
5,
He should be
6.
scared of us.
And I'm gonna spend this resource. This as a resource to play on the pro. It removes just 2, but it's enough.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And I'm gonna attack for 3.
You were on fire, Cash. That was a great round. Well done, sir. Alright, ready? That was much better than mine. I had no idea what I was doing. I was completely lost. Oh, there's another digging deep. I gotta take these out. Absolutely pointless. Just no need for them. Alright, I got another Sandman card. Look at that. Dreamstone. Oh, here you go. Enemies may have more than one Intimidate status card. Yeah, baby.
Nice.
We'll get that bad boy out. Alright. Villain 1, 2. Alright, he activates against me. He schemes. So Intimidate will do 1 less scheme. Oh, no, he can't scheme.
He's
Because he's confused.
confused.
Oh, yeah, baby. He activates against you. He can't attack because he's stunned. So that means Intimidate stays because he never actually activated. Encounter cards. We're on fire. We're on fire. Get up! This card can search. Okay, sweet. Next. Oh, Advanced Ultron Drone. Cool.
Oh my gosh.
Shadows of the Past. Oh, cool. Let's have a look. What do we get? Battle for a Soul. Blackheart gets... Oh, so Blackheart is your minion. That's cool. Blackheart. Toughness. Villainous. Bloody hell. Blackheart cannot be in the same play area as Damon Hellstrom. Okay. Alright, so toughness. Don't forget your toughness card. When revealed, if Damon Hellstrom is in your play area, Blackheart engages with the next player in turn order. If he cannot, this card gains a surge. Okay, so I assume Damon is your... Is Damon your signature
ally?
Yeah.
I assume.
Can only assume, right? Alright, cool. And then your thing says Blackheart gets plus X scheme and Damon Hellstrom gets plus X attack, where X is the number of cards attached to Hellcat. Ooh. So it actually gives you a benefit of some kind. When Blackheart or Damon Hellstrom activate, they also activate against the player the other is engaged with. Holy crap. That's cool. That's very interesting. I like that. Okay, and the other ones are all shuffled in? Yes? Cash?
Yeah, I shuffled. Yeah.
Cool, awesome. Alright, you become player 1.
Oh.
Alright, now you've got choices to make.
I need to get rid of this.
I like her. Look at her trait. Look at Heaty's trait.
How much is he?
Best
Player.
Best frenemy. I love it.
Choose a card in your card pile with a project with a shuffle into your deck. You may spend resource to repeat this ability and +1 attack. That's nice, but I need to get rid of the tough. The resource. Oh, okay. I need this.
And gate. Oh yeah, mate. That's a must. I mean, 5-star is cool. But bloody hell.
So I'm gonna spend this.
Yep.
And this. To play Hellcat's Claws.
That's brilliant.
I have mental, so I can. So it gains what it is. It gains +2 and piercing. Yeah.
Jeez.
So I'm gonna spend mental. Wait. So I'm gonna attack. I'll exhaust this. When you make a basic attack, exhaust Hellcat's Claws and spend a mental resource.
Yeah, so you're attacking
spend
for
a
5.
mental resource. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, it's just 5. 2, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3.
And
oh, because you got +2. Yeah, 6. Good work.
So
this is why you get the big bucks, Cash. He's gone. He's gone in one shot. So much for the Nemesis minion. One-shotted.
And I can play this. So that's it.
You can't play that?
Yeah.
That was pretty good, dude. Don't feel bad about that. That was pretty awesome. You kicked awesome. Alright, I'm not gonna do his find a minion thing. So I'm just gonna flip straight back to Sandman. I want to trigger this as much as possible. This is sweet. I need to trigger this. After you defeat an enemy, if you did not deal excess damage, draw 1 card. Or if I do 4. But I want this as well. This is... Oh, I was going to put Ingenuity in before I went under. Yeah, before I flip to thing, I'm going to do Digging Deep and Gas Canisters, I guess. Yeah, to put Ingenuity in. Oh, wait. What are the side schemes like in the Ultron scenario, do you know? Do you remember? Should I go find a side scheme?
No, I don't remember, sorry.
No, I've made the decision. Ingenuity. Right, then I'm going to flip. All right, now, let's one way or another.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go search. All right, here's our choices. This one, this one, this one, this one. All right, let's decide together. Teamwork. That's what the game's made of. All right. Alright, we can do this, bro. Oh, jeez. Alright, here we go. Here's our choices. When revealed, each player puts a stock card in the deck as a drone, but it's only got 4. When revealed, the first player puts top 2 cards in the deck and the player as drones. It's got 4. When revealed, each player discards the top 3 cards of their deck. I'm not too... I don't really care about that one. When revealed, each player chooses either place 2 threat or deal 3 damage to the hero. Okay, I'm definitely not doing that. I'm thinking maybe this one, although that means it's got 6.
That's true, but the when revealed effect is not that bad. Can you clear it, or I assume you can't?
Well, it depends on what cards I get. It depends on what 3 cards I'm going to get when I put it into play. So, all right, let's do that one.
I agree.
And then shuffle these in. And then, what does it say? When revealed, each player discards the top 3 cards of their deck. 1. Oh! I got a free card! So digging deep in there for no reason actually worked for me. 3. Cool. Then I get my 3 free cards. Alright.
Nice.
Now, what can I do? What can I do? Well, for justice. Okay. Alright. Gas and Ingenuity is going to play for justice. Because that means that I can turn that into a mental and do 4. And get rid of this one. Oh no, because this actually helps you, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. But only if you get Damon. Is Damon your signature ally?
I hope. Okay. I don't remember.
Alright. Okay, well at least there's 4 off that one.
Actually, my signature ally is Iron Man.
Oh, it is too. It is Iron Man. It is Iron Man. That's right.
It is Iron Man.
So I don't know what this Damon business is. I'm just going to get rid of this, right? I don't like hazard icons. Like, I just don't like them, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to thwart 2 off here using Sandman. And then because he did his thing, he gets an Intimidate. Now, he's already got one. And we haven't determined whether you can actually do 2 on the 1. So I'm just going to put it onto him. And then I'm going to multitask. So one way or another, because you're going to do it the once anyway. He's going to multitask. I played a mental so I can do 2 and 2. So I'm just going to get rid of both of these.
Nice.
I think that works out alright. And then... Oh, I've actually got +1 thwart. So one of those is actually only on 1. So there you go. Alright, now I want Dreamstone. It's a shame that I'm getting rid of Stargirl because she's awesome. But I want my stone. Oh! I should have done that first. If I do the stone first, I can put the Intimidate on him. Because now they can have 2. When an enemy with an Intimidated status card would activate, exhaust this card, deal 1 damage to that enemy for each status card on them. Each status card on them. This is so cool. This is sick.
Yeah.
Love it. Alright, so let's put that in there. Now, it means that I can't kill my dude. So I'm not going to get my draw effect. But I can at least thwart for one with my. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep him through there no, I'll just thwart. Trying to keep control. Remember, we're trying to stay on stage 1, so she's gone. All right, I'm done. Ready. Cards. I'm glad I had the digging deeps in there now. Spoke too soon. Oh, this is my skilled investigator. I needed that last turn when I did my things. It's painful. All right. Cool.
Let's
do it. 1, 2. He activates against you. He's attacking. He's at -2, so he's whatever the boost effect is.
I don't care.
Cool. Don't care. 2. He loses these.
So will you trigger the...
And the Dreamstone says, when an enemy would and a damage this card would activate, exhaust this card. Deal 1 damage for each one. So 1, 2. Alright, and then he triggers his ability. So 1 threat or a drone. I would prefer a drone personally, but it's up to you.
Yeah, because I have the precision strike and it's gonna be pretty helpful. So.
Alright, cool. Sweet. Activates against me. He... You know what? I'm going to take it. If I have to flip and heal, I think I can. I don't want to block. Although, I can put an Intimidate back on him if I do. You know what? I am actually going to do that. I'm going to defend to... Wait, what's the timing here? If I defend and I says... After using a basic power, response, Intimidate. So he wouldn't get the Intimidate now, he'd get it after the attack, right?
That's a good question.
Because I just used my ability. I just defended.
But I think,
does he get it now?
I think it's after.
Okay.
I think it's after because... And I think it doesn't really matter because...
Well, it would matter. He'd be doing 1 less damage.
Yeah. I would say after.
Okay, I would say after 2. So he has nothing on there. He does for 2, which I just successfully defend, but then I intimidate him. This guy then hits me for 1. Counter cards. Oh wait, after his thing, do I make a choice? I'll take. Actually, I'll do a threat because I can take.
Yeah, you can do the threat.
Yeah, I got threat. I've got threat removal cards. All right. Counter card. Mouse. What's happened to you, mouse? Why are you not working? What's going on here? Alright.
So the villain schemes.
Villain schemes. He has Intimidate, so he does 1 less. So it's whatever that says. 3. Oh, brutal. Oh no! Our dreams! Our dreams! Hold on 1 second. Attached to the villain gains Retaliate. Oh, that's painful. Have you got Sunfire in there? Nope.
Sorry?
Have you got Sunfire in your deck, Kaj?
I do.
Yeah! Alright. I become player 1. Oh. What am I readying for? How silly. Player 1. Alright. My turn. Let's do some threat removal. What does this guy do? Darkly Dreaming. When Sandman would defeat an enemy, remove 3 threat for a +1 additional threat from a scheme for each status card on that enemy. If you pay for this card with a resource generated by a cast card, confuse an enemy. Can I defeat this dude? 4.
I can help you with him if you want.
Well, you'd have to be able to do all 4 because I can't hit anything. I'm exhausted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. So we can't pull that trick, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, I'm going to put Skilled Investigator in, and then I'm going to Darkly Dreaming, because I can't use it anyway, to clear the area for 1, 2. I don't get my free card, which is a shame. And then I guess I'm keeping the rest. What does Overwatch say? When any amount of threat is removed from the attached scheme, discard this card, remove an equal amount of threat from a different scheme. Well, I might as well use it because it's just sitting in my hand doing nothing. So I'll put it on there. So if we do another side scheme, we can get stuff off there. And then I guess I'm done. I don't think I can do anything else. I'll keep power of justice.
Oh, my turn?
Yep, your turn, sir.
So I'll spend Scimitar to play Precision Strike.
Nice.
Because Precision Strike is a mental, I can attach it to myself.
Cool.
I deal 2 damage to my drone.
Sweet.
And because I defeated an enemy, I can heal 2.
Nice.
Then I will chase them down.
Okay.
After I defeat an enemy, I can remove 2 threat.
Nice.
Because that's a mental, I can attach it to myself. I can do it twice per round.
Yep.
And I'm gonna spend this to play on the prowl. I've removed 2 plus 1 from a scheme for each card
you
attached to
legend. Down to 0, buddy. Love it. You're doing more thwarted than me, and I'm the justice player. This guy.
And I'm gonna attack for.
Can you hit my guy?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
I want to because I don't want to. Oh, I forgot to. No, I don't want to retaliate. So yeah.
All right,
and
so
I'm gonna.
The when advanced Eldraine Drone is defeated, the engaged player puts the top card of their card into them as a drone. Okay. Cool.
Oh, I can't kill that one.
That's fine. That's all right.
So I'll spend this resource to put in Haiti.
Haiti, yep.
Wolf.
Your best frenemy.
And I might flip down. Are you okay with that?
No. Yeah, I'm fine. It's fine. Do it. It's fine. I'm just messing with it. Cool. All right. That's ready.
And I'll.
Sorry.
Oh, I can't because I don't have any.
You don't have any
heal
cards, do
1
you?
damage for each. Yeah.
Deal 1 damage for each card attached to your identity. Cool. Ready, draw cards. Okay. Ah, Beast Girl. Damn it. So I put the discard stuff in there for no real reason. 1, 2 on here. He activates against me. I don't really have any defensive type stuff, so I guess I'll defend. So I'm really not much of an attacker, am I? 2, 3, and a star thing. So I successfully defend, but then it says choose to either spend a fist resource, put the top card of your deck into play face down, engage with you as a drone. Do I have a fist resource? Yes, I'm going to use power adjustments. Boom. He activates against you. He is scheming.
And you resolve the thing on the villain, right?
Oh, I also resolved this as well. So the villain. Yeah, I'll take threat. He's scheming against you.
So I trigger my interrupt when the villain schemes against you. I draw 1 card. If it's a mental, it is. I reduce the scheme by 1.
Oh, nice work. So he schemes for 0. Actually, it's even less than that because Intimidate would have triggered.
Oh, that's true. That's a shame.
You got a free card though, so that's all right. So he schemes another. Okay, cool. All right. You become player. Oh no, I'm kind of cards. I'm cheating, Kaz. Just straight up cheating on camera. All right, I get a drone. Yours.
Flip to alter ego form and discard all cards attached to your identity. I don't have any.
Okay.
Deal 1 damage to your identity for each discard this way. If
None.
at least 2 cards were removed from your identity, remove this card from the. If not, discard this card. So nothing really happens.
Cool. You become player 1.
Oh gosh. So.
You are loaded, dude. Loaded.
I am. It's true.
I like the picture for cat-like reflexes. That's pretty sweet.
So I probably will get rid of this because I have many energy resources. But first, okay, so I'll flip up. Oh, wait, first, no. So I'll flip up. I'll spend 1, 2, and 3 to play Queen Carrier.
Nice.
You play a card. Attach that card to Hellcat. I'm not gonna attach it to Hellcat.
Yeah, no. Why would you do such a thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna. What about this? 2. Like 2. I'm gonna spend this and this to remove the concussion blasters
Okay.
from Ultron.
Sure.
And I can't afford these, but I can at least attack with piercing, but I don't need to, so I'll attack for 4. Do you want me to kill this one?
Yeah, please. Thank you. Alright, so I get another turn.
And I'll keep these in my hand.
Yep. Okie dokie. Thank you, sir. I don't really need to multitask, I guess. So I guess I'll get Poison Miles out. 1. Actually, can I afford both of them? 6. 1. Oh no. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. And get out Poison Miles. And I will hit for 4. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I might as well just use multitasking. I don't get the bonus for it, but it's anything helps, right? So 1, 2 off there. So I think that's everything. I don't have anything else to trigger. No? Okay, yeah, I'm done.
Ready.
And cards. Oh, I've just got the one, so I throw it out. I'll deck out, sorry. So I get 4 from here, and then I get an encounter card. Cool. Alright. Well, at least I know one of these cards is at least is Monica. 1, 2 on here. He activates against you. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna take it.
Gonna take it? Oh, there's Damon.
Oh, there is
So he goes in as one of your Nemesis treachery things. Ah. I think you put in the wrong Nemesis minion.
No, both have to.
Oh, do they both say Nemesis minion? So should you have gotten?
Yeah, I should have.
Should you have gotten both?
I know. I probably should, but I didn't notice that.
I don't think you meant to get both, right? You can't get both. I mean, that's a bit rude to get both. Blackeye gets plus.
Yeah.
Oh. Blackeye is they all activate. So, because remember, he says he can't be in the same area. If Damon Hellstrom is in your play area, which of course he would be, right? Blackout engages the next player in turn order. When revealed, if Blackout is in your player, Damon engages the next player in turn order. Yeah, I don't get it. Because if you are meant to get both, that means they both trigger. If Damon Hellstrom, which one triggers first? Right? How do you decide?
Yeah.
So...
And if I'm the only player, I can't put it into any other's play area. If I'm playing solo, so...
Yeah. Which means you then get both. And so what does this mean? Cannot be in the same play area as Damon Hellstrom? How does that work if you're playing solo? You don't get either of them? Yeah, I think we need some clarification on how that's meant to work. Because if you're meant to get both, that's incredibly harsh. And also it doesn't work based on what the mechanics say.
So he attacks... How much was the attack? I think the Damon had 2.
Yeah, Damon had 2, yeah.
2 plus 2 is 4.
I love the artwork though. I mean, they look cool. Very, very cool. Alright. 4. Right. Okay, mine. He activates against me. He's attacking. I will defend. Which means he'll get intimidation. Oh, 1, 2, 3. I successfully defend. He gets an intimidate card. And then... Oh, that's my encounter card. These guys attack, so 1, 2. I'll just take it. Encounter cards. Oh wait, he'd have to do his thing. I'll do.
Yeah, I put threat.
I'll do threat. Yeah, I have to do mine, so I'll do threat. All right, yours. Oof. There we go. When revealed, puts the top card of the deck into play face down as a drone. Place 1 threat for each drone minion in play. Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's up to 9. Oof. All right, let's see what
Place
mine
1 threat here. No, it's here, not on the main scheme. It's here.
Oh, that's good. That pleases me. Repair sequence. When revealed, Ultron heals 2 damage for each drone minion engaged with you. So 6. Ooh.
He attacks?
No, he says he's
No,
healing.
heals. Oh,
1,
heals.
2,
Oh, sorry,
3,
heals.
4, 5, 6. That's alright. Don't be sorry. Android efficiency. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down, engages them as a drone. I've got 4 drones now. Where's Thor when you need him? What's that about? Alright, I become player 1. Let's do it. So there's what? There's 8 on there. 5 on the main. Oh! Love it! Alright, sweet. I'm going to use Overwatch and to put in gas canisters. And then I'm going to use the 2 gas canisters to play Choking Mist. Deal 4 damage divided as you choose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bye.
Now you trigger this.
And if it was paid with resources generated by a gas card, stun each... Oh, it doesn't matter, they're all dead, so it doesn't really matter. And then I trigger what?
This.
Oh, yeah.
Pacifist.
After you defeat an enemy, if you did not deal excess damage, which I didn't, draw 1 card, draw 2 instead if they had no damage. So I'm getting 8 cards.
That's huge.
That is a lot. Look at that hand! Alright, resource. Resource. Alright, well, straight
Do you have another canister, or how is it called?
I don't think so, no. I think I've only got the 2.
Oh, that's a shame.
I think. Alright, I'm going to use the 2 Digging Deeps to pay for Stargirl, because I feel bad that I didn't put her out before. I'm going to use... so we've got 8 and 5. Let's do Sweet Dreams. I'm going to use Strength to pay for Sweet Dreams, which does remove 4 threat for a scheme. If that removes the last threat and it was paid for, blah, 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 draw cards. It won't remove the last threat. Actually, before you do Sweet Dreams, let's do Wiccan and do 1 from here. And then do no damage. Thanks. Thanks, Stargirl. Then I'll do Sweet Dreams. Remove 4 if that removes the last. 1, 2, 3, 4. It does. And I'll trigger Overwatch and do 1, 2, 3, 4 from that.
Nice.
And then that did trigger the last. So what does Sweet Dreams say? If this thwart removes the last threat from a scheme and it was paid for with the resources generated by a gas card... Oh, it wasn't. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, that's fine. What else to do? What else to do? Let's Darkly Dreaming to pay for multitasking. Oh. That's a shame. Poison Ivy will hit for 2. Oh, do you want me to kill one of your drones? I'll just kill one of your drones.
Thanks.
So that's that one done. So that wasn't me doing it. What else could I do? How much more thread is there? 2. Alright, well I'm going to give myself a tough status card. Yeah, so surveillance team will give myself a tough status card because I'm only on 5 health and I don't want to flip down though because I'm on a roll. And then ingenuity will give me endurance, which will give me another 3 health, ironically enough. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's my turn.
So I'm going to spend Queen Carrier and telepathy
Nice.
to play Hell of a Punch.
Hell of a
Hell of
punch.
a Punch is mental, so I attach it to my identity and I deal 5 damage to an enemy, and because I paid using only mental resources, I deal 2 additional and it gains overkill. So I kill this one. And I deal 6 to the villain.
Nice.
I'm gonna spend Hell of a Punch and these 2 to play Iron Man.
Mm-hmm. No?
Yeah. And I'm gonna attack for 4 with me.
Dude.
And
You are slamming this guy.
Iron Man will thwart for 2.
Atrocyski is defeated. Draw a card. Boom.
And that's my turn.
I got a free card for no reason, but I can't use it. Pointless. Oh well. Alright, ready and draw. I mean, I was going to get it anyway. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright, 1, 2. He activates against...
I'll flip down because I'm almost dead.
Oh, okay, cool. He activates against me. When he activates, I'm going to exhaust this card to deal 1 damage to him. I'm then going to decide to defend. He's going to attack for 1 less. So he's attacking for 1 plus nothing. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Ooh. Poison Ivy just died. Oh. Brutal. And then... Oh, and I lose my tough.
Oh, gosh.
So he hits me. He actually manages to hit me for 1. After all that, what a mongrel. What a mongrel. Anyway, activates against you. Oh, and then he gets another intimidate. Yeah. Activates against
and
you.
The business.
Oh no, sorry. My business. I will do threat.
So he schemes against me. I draw a card.
Oh, nice.
It's not a mental.
That's a shame.
So he just schemes for...
That's extremely close up.
Yeah.
Is that him? Is that him scheming? Oh, you already did the scheme.
No, I decked out, so that's my card.
Sorry, touching your cards. Shouldn't touch your cards. Shouldn't touch another man's cards, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. My one is Swarm Attack. When revealed, each drone being engaged with your hero attacks. If no attacks are made this way, put the target card of your deck into play as a drone. Okie dokie. Yours, sir. Upgraded drones.
So each face-down drone gets +1 attack and +1 hit point.
No! So this actually goes on there.
The villain schemes. Oh, so I get to draw another card.
That's cool. And it is a mental.
It is a mental.
So what does that mean?
So I reduce threat. I reduce.
Well, it's reduced by 1 anyway. So he's doing 0 and 0.
Again.
That's twice that's happened to you.
Yeah, and deal 1 damage to each enemy. I did.
Well, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
no, each character you control. Sorry, each character you control. So I deal one.
Yeah, deal one. So each guy. Okay, cool. You deal one. All right. You'll play one. And
So
Iron
I'm gonna
Man
recover.
took a damage. Excellent recovery. I totally agree. What is this poor thing that she killed? What? She's so happy that she killed this thing, whatever it is. It looks like a monstrous deer dog.
Flip up. I'm gonna play Tigra. Gonna spend energy. What is this? What I need? Oh, every resource. So I'm gonna spend energy and She-Hulk to put in Tigra. Can I kill your minion?
Yeah, man.
So attack him. And because I attacked and defeated a minion, I heal 1 damage, so I don't. Oh,
Yep.
what happens first? After the consequential, or first I take consequential, right? Or first I heal?
Oh no, consequential is the last thing in the sequence, right?
Ah,
Wait, let me just
damn.
check
So
that.
I
Let
still.
me just check that. I'm pretty sure consequential is the very last thing that happens. Defend consequential damage. After an ally attacks, it takes consequential damage equal to the number of consequential. Blah blah blah. After an ally thoughts, blah blah blah. Consequential damage is dealt to an ally after resolving abilities that are triggered by the ally attacking or thwarting. Yeah, so you could still take the damage.
So instead, I'll play Valkyrie,
Cool.
not Tigra. And when Valkyrie enters play, I deal 2 damage to a minion, so I kill it anyway.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna spend 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
and 3
Mm-hmm.
to get rid of the
Well done.
upgraded
Good work.
drones.
Why are you exhausted? Oh, because you wrecked. Yeah. You recovered. Okay.
Iron Man will attack for 2.
Cool. Nice.
And I trigger the response before he takes consequential, so I spend a mental.
Yep.
I spend this one
Okay.
and draw 2 cards.
Cool.
Actually, I might ready actually.
Yeah. I mean, you do four damage, right? And then you can mental and make it even more.
I'll spend Tigra instead of Psy-Blow attack, and for the Iron Man a response, and I ready.
Yep.
Iron Man dies.
Good call.
Valkyrie will attack for 2. And can you do 1 damage?
Why do you need 1 damage? If you spend the Cybo, you can attack
Yeah.
for 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack for 6 actually. So
Yeah, 6. There you go. There you go. Cool. Nice. Stage 2.
And
Does
I
anything
keep-
happen? No, it's just the same, but he gets more hit points. So 44, and we're still on stage 1, man. We're kicking butt. I love it. Cool. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to. What do we got? 4 on there. I'm going to Power of Justice and Ingenuity is going to pay for Kurt. Who's then going to give me Surveillance Team for free with 4 counters on it. I'm going to Stargirl for 1 and do 1 point of damage. And she's dead. Poor Stargirl. Did you want to... If you wanted to flip down again, I can confuse him.
But I flipped up, so I
Oh,
can't
you
flip down.
flipped up. Okay, cool. Okay, well in that case then I'll just... I guess I'll for justice. Well, I guess I can stun him, right? I'm going to stun him. So that at least helps a little bit. Stun. And then... if you pay for this card with resources generated by a gas card, which I did, and that enemy is a minion with 3 or more... oh, he's not a minion, so... don't care about that. What does it say when I overpay? Intimidate. I think I will. I think I will overpay. I'm going to overpay 1. So I've overpaid for this card. Exhaust generate. If this resource overpays, I'll just say that this overpaid for it. Intimidate an enemy. Okay. So I'll get to intimidate him as well. Alright. And then surveillance team will take off 1 and Kurt will take off the other. Get us back down to 1. He gets that. I lose that. Can I trigger anything else? Am I missing something? I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Alright, no, I think that's it.
I don't think so.
Yep, cool.
Yep.
Ready. And there's bloody Beast Girl again. Every time. And a digging deep. Bloody hell. Alright, 1, 2 on here. He activates against you.
He's stunned.
He's stunned, yep. He's stunned and intimidated. He activates against me. So I guess I'll take it, I guess. Oh, okay, it's curse block for me. Have I got that defense, that fancy defense card? No. Okay. Kurt can block this time. I'm sick of copping it all the time. Alright, so he's -1. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I mean, Kurt's going to die anyway, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, -1. Boom, Kurt's dead. I don't know why I even tried to bother with the math. And because he attacked me, I get to choose. I'll do a threat.
Yeah.
Yours. Mine. Boom! Another side scheme. When revealed, the first player puts the top 2 cards of the deck into play face down. That is you, sir.
2 cards, okay.
2 drones. Alright, mine. Oh no, he's got another program transmitter attached to Ultron. After Ultron schemes, place 1 threat on each side scheme. Okay. 2 mentals to get rid of it. Well, you got plenty of those. I become player 1. I am going to digging deep. How much threat have we got? 4 and 4. Digging deep and Beast Girl is going to pay for Catwoman because she's cool. She gives me a free card. I am going to attack and kill one of your drones, which means that I intimidate somebody, which is going to be him. And because I killed something after you defeat an enemy and did not deal excess damage, which I did not, I draw 2 cards. Alright, I'm going to use Genius to get rid of this bad boy. You've done enough of that, my friend. You've done enough. It's time to me to help out. I'm going to use this and this for justice. and get rid of 4. Get rid of that. Kaz, you still there, bud?
Sorry?
I'm just making sure you're still there, mate. Just making sure you didn't fall
I'm
asleep.
still, yeah, I'm very silent.
I'm going to draw a card with Skilled Investigator. Now what have I got? Smoke Screen. Give a friendly character a tough status card. Okay.
So if I can call for action, I can remove 2 and you can clear the area if you want.
Okay, cool. Yeah, call for an action.
So unfortunately I'm gonna spend this, but actually, you know
No, you
what?
got the Queen Carrier, yeah.
I can do the Queen Carrier and I attach it to myself because it's a mental, and I
Cool.
remove 2.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Ingenuity will now clear the area. For 2, removes the last. So now I get a one way or another.
Go for it. Go for it.
I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. Why not? Oh, no, there's only one card. There's only one card. I'm not doing it. There's only one card. It's not worth it. It's not worth it because
yeah,
there's no guarantee
true.
that's what it is. So instead, I think I might just give me a. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I don't quite get Nightmare Fuel. I think it's meant to interact with. I think it's meant to interact with something, and I'm not just for some reason I'm just not quite grasping it. So I'm gonna Smoke Screen and give myself a top status card. And then I will clear the area in one way or another to do Good Night and stun him. Because why not? And then Catwoman will just hit him for 1. Just for the lols.
You kill the minion for Catwoman.
Oh, I didn't see the other minion there. Sorry, man. Yeah, go. Yeah, take care of it. Cool. All right, it's yours.
So I'll spend 1, 2, and 3 to play Firestar. Firestar I just play with 1 fire counter for each mental. I spend 3.
Nice.
And Firestar will attack for. I remove 1, so she attacks for 3.
Sweet. Very cool.
Valkyrie attacks for 2.
Nice.
And I attack for 4.
Dude.
And I keep strength in my hand.
Nice work. Ready and draw. Oh, I've only got 1 as well. He's got 1, I've got 1. So it means I deck out. Oh man, my mouse hates me. And then draw another 4. Oh my god, 2 Dick and Deeps in my hand. Outrageous. Alright, 1, 2 for him. He activates against me, but he's stunned. So see you later. He activates against you. What would you like to do? He's intimidated.
I have a defense card. When Hellcat would defend against you.
+3 defense, so you have to do it before you declare the.
Search your discard profile card and bring it into your hand.
Oh,
okay.
Firestorm should have a Firestar should have a thing. Right? Okay.
I'm not gonna defend. No, I'm just gonna take it.
You're just taking it.
Or I can defend. I'm defending with Valkyrie.
Ah, okay, cool. All right, so it's -1, so it's 1 + 1, so 2. Oh. What? Hits you for 2.
And I place threat.
Place threat instead. Okay, no worries. And he decked out, so I gave him his acceleration icon.
Mm-hmm.
He attacked. That's it. Counter cards. Mine is your obligation. Sorry, bro.
Flip to alter ego and discard all. I have none. So it's just get discarded.
Okay. And then yours.
And mine heals 2 for each drone engaged with you. If no damage was healed this way, this card gains Surge.
Sweet. Boom!
And
Upgraded drones. Thank you, sir. Alright, you become player 1.
okay, so Exhaustment, choose a card in your discard and then shuffle the deck. You may spend to keep this up. So I'm gonna spend Queen Carrier, Telekinesis, and oh wait, I need to flip up for I'll recover for 3.
Okay.
I'll flip up and then I'll spend 1, 2, and 3 to discard this.
Oh, nice work.
We have mental. I'm gonna spend strength
Okay.
to psychic assault.
Nice.
So I deal 3.
Yep.
And confuse. And this, I keep this in my hand. Firestar will attack for 3.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
We are kicking butt, dude. Alright. I am going to digging deep, and ingenuity to play Poison Ivy, who's going to attack for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gas Canister, and Gas Canister is going to play for Justice. Oh, actually, wait a second. Wait one gosh darn minute. I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to instead, I'm going to Catwoman for 1. She dies. And then I'm going to Gas Canister to clear the area. 1, 2. Get a card. Oh my god! Well, that's what I get for being cocky. I got all cocky for no reason. So now poor Wesley's got nothing to do. Well, I guess I'll attack. I'll attack for 1 and intimidate him. Because, why not? What an idiot. What a dumb move. I guess I'll just leave it at that.
Maybe you could have used the surveillance team instead of
and kept Catwoman. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that as well. I overplayed my hand, Cash. That's what happens when you get cocky, sir. The universe slaps you down. It's not happy. Anyway, I'm done. Ready and draw. I'm going to keep for Justice so I can do some porting. Cool. Alright. Villain 1, 2 goes on here. He activates against you. He's intimidated, don't forget. So what
I'm gonna take it.
Alright. Takes it. It's Damon. So
it's 4.
So no, it's 4 minus
3.
1. Yeah. So
I take 3 damage and I place 1 threat on the main scheme.
You're gonna do that one? Okay. He activates against me. He's attacking. So this is where I should have saved thing. But anyway, I've got a tough, so I'm just gonna take it. Whatever he hits me with, I don't really care. There you go. So what is it? Deal 1 damage to each character. Oh man.
That's unfortunate.
So does that take my tough off first? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So he hits me for 2. Oh my god, the game hates me. I swear it does.
Poison Ivy takes 1 as well.
It's outrageous. Alright, encounter cards.
That's a second tough being destroyed by
what a waste.
Concussive Blast.
Anyway, swarm attack.
Drone minion engaged. Oh, did you put a threat or
threat?
Yeah. So each turn minion engage with you with your hero attacks. If no attack were made this way, put the top card. Okay, so no attack was made this way, so I put a drone into play.
And then mine is Repair Sequence. Ultron heals 2 damage for each drone engaged with you. If there's no damage is healed, this card gets Surge. And Gan Up. When revealed, the villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. There is no minions, but this time Sandman's going to defend. He's going to do 2 plus nothing, so I successfully defend, and then he gets an intimidation card. Cop that, Ultron. I become player 1. Alright, what shenanigans can we do? 4. What shenanigans can we do? Well, let's not muck around, I guess. Gas canister, Will for Justice. I'll say one of those is a mental, so gets rid of all that. We're down to 0 again. We're just 0 bros. You obviously don't think I'm very funny, Kaj.
You're very, very funny.
Every joke I've made is just there's just been complete silence on your end, dude.
Because I'm focusing on my gameplay.
It's not even your turn. What's there to focus about? Beast Girl goes in.
Yeah.
She's attacking.
I'm not that smart. I need to focus to not to slow the stream down because
I see.
Yeah, I'm a slow player.
You are smart. I know what you do for a living. I know you're smart. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm done, man. What a terrible turn. Yours.
I'll spend Queen Carrier to Precision Strike.
Nice.
Kill this one.
Cool.
And heal 2 because I defeated an enemy.
No worries.
Because it's a mental, I can attach it to my identity.
Cool.
I'm gonna spend Outer Demons and Mental Training to play Scimitar.
Nice.
And I'm gonna spend Precision Strike to play Telepathy.
Cool.
And Telepathy is psionic, so I can, after you play a psionic card, exhaust Scimitar and deal 2 damage to an enemy.
Very cool.
And now I can attack for 4.
Oh, dude. He's on the ropes.
And Firestar will remove the last counter and dies and attacks for 3.
She did well, though. I mean, she did 9 points of damage. She's done okay. Oh, he's down to 13. Oh, I didn't even do anything with... Oh, I kept her up to defense. So.
I'm gonna flip down because he's confused.
He's confused. Yeah, I was going to as well, but then I thought, nah, I've got defenders. So it's
fine. I
said I've got defenders, so it's fine. It's all good.
Okay.
You do it. It's all good. Ready. Draw. You know what? Next one, I actually think I might grab a minion because I get cards if I kill minions. I might as well just get a minion. I mean, they're only drones. I should be getting 2 cards every time I kill a minion. I'm crazy for putting threat on here. I should just get minions. It's dumb. All right, yours. 1, 2. He's activating against me. He's attacking. He has Intimidate. I'm going to defend with Beast Girl. Unless I've got some sort of defense card. Nope. Okay. Beast Girl takes it. Loses the Intimidate. Oh, jeez. Choose to either spend an energy resource or put the top card of your deck face down. I'll take the top card of my deck. I'm happy to get a minion. Screw this. So that goes. And then he attacked, so I need to choose. Oh, this time I will do threat. Let's not get too cocky, Cash. He activates against you, but he's scheming, but he can't because he's confused.
The minion also attacks you because it was put into play before the attack resolved. So.
Oh, you are correct, sir. I'll take the damage.
And he was confused against me.
Yep, encounter card. Shadow of the Past. So here we get my one. Okay, that's interesting.
That's fair.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we get a side scheme. My Nemesis minion is called the Fog, and then we get Treachery, treachery, treachery. Shuffle those in. Okay, now the fog says 2/2 criminal elite status cards cannot be placed on the fog. After a hero or ally places a status card on a villain or minion, that hero or ally takes 1 damage. Okay. And his scheme is 1, 2, 3, 4. Force response. After a hero or ally takes damage from an enemy attack, intimidate that character. See, there you go. So you can
I see.
intimidate us.
Yeah. Now I understand. Now I
Yeah.
understand.
ES is a clever man. And yours is the Rage of Ultron. Ultron schemes. Discard the top card of your deck for each threat placed this way. Okay. So he schemes.
So, wait. I'll use my ability to draw a card. And it's mental, so I reduce by 1.
You reduce by 1? Okay, so 2 plus 2 is 3. Because it was reduced by 1. So 1, 2, 3. You discard 3 cards.
Wait, why 3?
Because you just said you reduced it by 1.
Sorry.
Using your ability.
Yes. You're right. Sorry.
Okay.
So I discard 3.
Yep.
I just discard, nothing else.
Well, it just says. Just make sure we're reading it right. It says put the. Oh, that's not the card that you had. There it is. It says discard the top card of your deck for each threat placed this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, done.
Okay, cool.
Done that.
Awesome.
And I'm the first player.
You're the first player, yes.
So we need to kill him now.
Oh, I'll kill him.
I'm gonna flip up.
I'll kill him, it's fine. I'll get cards for killing him, so that's all good.
So I'm gonna do precision strike. And spend kit-like reflexes. Deal 2 to him. And precision strike gets attached to myself.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend helicarrier. Queen carrier and illusion.
Yep.
Actually chase them down.
Okay.
To play Hell of a Punch, which gets attached to me as well, and I deal 5 plus 2 because I spent mental resources and it gains overkill, and I'm gonna kill Fog.
No, I'm gonna kill him.
Fog?
Yeah, because if I defeat him, I get to draw cards.
Okay. So I just deal 7.
Yeah. So he's turned to 4. Like, we can pretty much ignore Fog and just go... Actually, we've won the game already. We just ignore Fog. He's only on 4.
So,
just take him out.
Wait. I'm gonna play Illusion.
Wait, sorry, this has got to amplify. Before, when we did threat, it should be 1 extra threat and 1 extra card. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna spend Catsuit.
Yeah, you can kill him already. You've already won the game. What do you...
to do Illusion.
Yep.
And I'm gonna heal Frantic Collector by 1 for each card attached to my identity, so I'm gonna heal you by 2.
Why aren't you just doing Cybo and just winning the game?
Because I want you to do the final blow.
No, just do it. Just attack and win.
I'm gonna attack for 4.
Just no. Just win the game. Oh man, it frustrates you so much when people do that. Just finish the game off.
Okay, sorry.
Don't be sorry.
So yeah.
That's it. Victory. All right, done. Great.
I killed him.
Victory to Hellcat. Oh man, the thing where people like it's like they kill the villain and then they like overkill them. It's like what are you doing? Let's just finish. The sooner we finish the game, the sooner we can play another game. Life's too short.
Yeah.
Anyway, victory to Hellcat. Well done. Very impressive. Ultron's no slouch, but I think we handled him pretty damn well. I think we had everything answered for, and we maintained our challenge of staying on stage 1. So I don't think it was really that big of a problem, to be honest with you. What are your thoughts on Hellcat?
I think she's a little bit OP. I think that this mechanic that attaches the cards and you can right away spend them as resources is too powerful. but I liked her a lot. I enjoyed it a lot
Hmm.
because yeah, when you when you play OP character, you usually like it. Uh,
OP
but I
characters
think
can be
that
fun,
maybe
but I wouldn't want to do them
I
all the
think
time.
that I would probably give the first ability on the hero just limit once per round,
Yeah.
so that you can just use the resource, just once. Otherwise, you can do it twice, and it's pretty powerful, especially if you have a lot of mental in your deck.
Gotcha.
But I think she was. There were several cards I didn't play. I don't like one of the upgrades. That one which I
Yeah, the
threw
devil
away
the
in the
devil
beginning.
form thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the inner demons.
Hmm.
Uh, but like in general, I really like the card, the Hell of a Punch. That was a lot of fun,
Hmm.
especially in this scenario when there are a lot of minions and you can just deal 7 damage with overkill.
Hmm.
So I like that. I really liked Iron Man ally,
Yeah, Iron Man ally is interesting, isn't it? That's an interesting one. He does it. It has an interesting ability.
and yeah, I didn't. I played Haiti Wolf, but I didn't use her a single time
Yeah.
because I never had a card attached when I was in Alter Ego. So
Yeah, I kind of actually. I'm glad you mentioned that. I don't really see when you would ever bother because since this is not restricted, right? So it's a little bit twice per round to attach them, and then you can use them immediately, and there's no restriction other than that. You're always just going to use them, right? You very rarely
yeah,
are going to have any left over to do this. Um, I
and
mean,
you avoid by using it, you avoid the
the
obligation, which is
obligation,
what was
yeah. I just,
yeah.
yeah, I don't really see the point of Heidi, other than she's awesome because she's Heidi, and I love her best frenemy trait, which is magnificent. I mean, I don't really see how that really interacts with her mechanic in any way. I like her thing. I totally agree with you, though. I agree with you. It should be just limit to once per round. Her claws are awesome. I don't change
Yeah.
anything on that. Great. You never used illusion. What does illusion do? Psionic tactic. Choose. Heal a friendly character for each card attached to your identity. Remove one threat from a scheme for a card attached to your identity. See, the problem is if you reduce this to once per round, it
Yeah, then
drastically
this is
reduces the
used.
effect of, illusion
I agree.
and hell of a punch and oh no, hell of a punch is just use a mental resource. That's not really bad. So illusion would be affected. What else? Does that mean
And
illusion is then under cost?
yeah, I think that there are two mechanics.
Yeah.
One of them like interacts with the card attached to
Oh, there you go.
Hellcat, and one of them interacts with you spending mental.
Yeah.
And I kind of was avoiding the one that was using the cards attached because I felt like it's much more useful to use them as resources right
Yeah.
away.
So you did on the. It would affect on the prowl as well. Remove one threat for each scheme it can't attach to you, but not that bad. Wouldn't be that bad. I mean, it would still be 3.
Maybe
One for 3 would
maybe
still be
because
pretty good.
maybe because I was aggression player, I was trying to deal as much damage as I could, and the Hell of a Punch just doesn't interact with this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the
I
fact that
didn't
Hello
really
Punch
care.
doesn't interact with her main ability, but does if you do the resources, I think, which is her secondary ability, is awesome. Hell of a Punch is great. Hell of a Punch and
Yeah, I
Claws are
agree.
my two
That
favorite
was my
cards.
favorite card.
Yeah.
That was the claws as well. And then there is the thwarting upgrade. Where was it? Which I didn't play because I was an aggression player, but I think that was good as well. What was it?
This one?
Oh,
Katsu?
I got disconnected. So there is I can see the board right now, but there is the upgrade that is similar to the claws, but gives you +1 thwart and
Yeah.
+2 if I'm right by spending
A mental
a
resource.
mental,
Yeah,
right?
it was Catsuit. It doesn't give you +1 thought, but Catsuit says you get +5 hit points. When you make a
Okay.
basic thwart, exhaust Catsuit and spend a mental resource, get +2 thwart and ignore the patrol keyword. So,
Yeah.
yeah, which is pretty sweet. You're back on. That's good. All right, well, let's talk about Sandman.
I really liked it. I
Yeah,
really liked
let me
it.
grab his cards. Darkly Dreaming. Darkly Dreaming. Wesley's Lab. I never got to play that. That's a shame. Sandman. Good night. Smoke screen. Beast Girl in this deck annoyed me. Catwoman. Oh, I think that's it. Alright, so we got so Sandman himself, 2-1-2 response using the basic power intimidate. Great. Don't change it. Love it. I love the picture for Wesley Dodds. He just looks very. I like this, the high waist pants. He looks very bored. It's a cool ability. I like that he's a genius, so he can ingenuity. I only ever really used it the once though, but for this scenario I didn't really need to use it because we get them all the time anyway, right? We're constantly getting these things. So I didn't really get to utilize all that much. But I do like it. I do think it's a cool ability. So I wouldn't suggest any changes for that as well. So I got some more in my hand. Mist, good night, and then this guy. Alright, so yeah. So the actual hero himself and the AE, love it. Keep it as is, it's fine. The pacifist setup card that you get for free.
It should be forced in first response because
it should be forced
of the negative effect.
Yeah. Otherwise, the negative effect just never happens. And I don't know. Do you think it's OP? In this scenario, it was pretty good. I didn't even utilize it properly. If I was a smarter player, I would have just had a drone at the end of every time he attacked me. I would have said, "Yep, okay, here's a drone, thanks," and then just kill him for the two because of the whole excess thing. I like the idea behind it, but maybe it might be OP depending on the scenario that you play. What do you think?
In this scenario, when you defeat, but there was a card that can divide the damage, right?
Yeah, there was deal 4 damage divide as you want. So that's when I
don't know if it's possible to somehow change it to just. Oh no, I don't know how to word it differently to not interact with defeating several enemies by a single, let's say, event or something. Yeah. So I don't know how to word it differently, but in this scenario, it felt a little bit OP.
Yeah, I think it was fun. I think it's a scenario thing. But I mean, that round where I killed 4 drones and got 8 cards. It's a pretty rare event, right? It wouldn't happen.
Yeah, it happened just once.
Yeah.
Happened just once.
It only happened the once. If I was smarter, it probably would have happened again, but it didn't. But once, I think, is not that big of a deal. I'm just not too sure why it's a set-up permanent card that you get for free right at the start. Why is it not just a card in his kit, like one of his 15 cards? And the only answer I could probably have for that is that he just wanted to have another card. Like, it made more sense. Because Wesley is a pacifist, right? He doesn't like doing what he does. He does it because he feels that he has to. So maybe that's what it was. That'd be interesting. Dreamstone, love it. Absolutely love it to death. The picture's awesome. I'm a big fan of that storyline. That's Morpheus's Dreamstone. Love everything about it. Awesome. Everything that it does.
Did you use it?
Yeah, I used it a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember once, but
I used it a couple of times.
Maybe it was more,
Smokescreen, give a friendly character a tough scars card. It says card was paid for over resources generated by the gas cards. So we'll get to those in a second. These are obviously very important. The gas canisters. Choose a player, intimidate the villain, and each being engaged with that player. That's incredibly good, but I never used it properly. Just never used it. Which is a real shame.
It's incredibly good, especially in this scenario, because you can intimidate several minions at once.
Why did I never use it? I don't know why. I can't tell you why. But it's very powerful, very cool. Love it. And of course, when you use it for the gas canisters, if I used both gas canisters and did the whole overpays business, I could have intimidated another one. I love it. The idea behind the gas canisters, what do you think? A resource generator that's limited to events only, and then has that overpays thing. If you resource overpays for an event, intimidate an enemy. I like it.
I think that the appropriate cost would be like 1.5. You
love saying that. You can't have
But
1.5.
yeah, I understand. I like it. I
Yeah.
like resource generators as in general.
Yeah.
Um, I'm well, to be honest, I would probably give it a cost of 2. The reason is that even though you can pay just for an event, if you pay for an event from his kit, it just gives it bonus. So
Yeah, but then
probably that
you've got
would
to
be
overpay, and his two best events cost 2 already. So you would have to use both canisters and another card in order to overpay for them. That's no, there's his second best. There's Joker Beast, which is right. See, because they all cost 2. I don't think they're overcosted. I think they're costed properly at 1 because you would need to use another card that's in your hand in order to trigger the overpay effect, which is just to intimidate an enemy. It's not that awesome.
no. I mean, for the event, if this card was played with a resource generated by the gas, stun an enemy, damage this way. So
Yeah.
it's a resource generator which also triggers for his events another effect. I'm
Sure.
not talking about the intimidation right now.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we're talking about. And so I don't think it's worth 2. I don't think it deserves to be costed 2 just for what it does based on what it does. Because to generate this, right? To get the free intimidate, I would have to spend this, and then another card from my hand, Stargirl, in order to just do this. So to get 1 free intimidate. I think you were closer when you said 1.5. You're allowed to disagree, Kaz. It's fine. If you disagree, just say
I disagree. I think
cool.
that you're still talking about the intimidate thing.
Yes.
Which I don't mind. I'm talking about if you pay for this card, buy a gas card. So
yeah, but that's a completely different thing. 2 to stun or confuse an enemy. That's all you get. 2 to stun or confuse. That's not good enough. But
that's
if you
true.
use
but
if
for
you
this,
use the gas canisters, you then get extra stuff. And to this?
but where's the one?
So this one you get to stun each enemy that's damaged that way, which in this scenario was pointless, but would be quite powerful.
I think that a card that deals for 2 deals 4 damage divided as you choose is like appropriate cost.
Cool.
And then you have an extra effect by if it's paid with a gas card.
Oh, you got an extra effect in the middle there. This attack gains piercing and ranged. So it's divided and it's piercing and ranged. That would make it 3.
So if you're talking about Good Night, I agree that stun and confuse for 2 cost is not that strong, especially when But for this one, I think you know what I'm saying. The Good Night cost is like maybe a little bit overcosted for the event. Then I understand that it's like balanced by having the upgrades, the resource generators pretty low cost. But I think the Choking Mist is like appropriately costed.
Yeah.
For just the beginning, and then you have an extra if you pay with these. So yeah. So there are cards when if there were only these cards, I would say these should cost 2. If there were only these cards, I would say these should cost 1.
I disagree. It says I would actually keep these as 1 and change this to 3. But hey, that's all right. That's why it's good to have these conversations. So what about the Sweet Dreams? 2 for 4 is good. If it removes the last threat and you paid for resources with a gas card. See, so it's tied in there. See, this one doesn't say if you kill them. This one says if it removes the last threat and you paid the gas card, you get to draw a card for each different status card or type in play. I think that's interesting. I think that's actually pretty cool.
Like, he was a lot of fun. I really liked watching you playing him. And I would change some costs, but yeah, that's me, so it's fine.
What I want to talk about is, well, I didn't get to play Wesley's Lab, which is a bit of a shame, because it's pretty cool. I like Wesley so much; he's so cool. And I didn't really get to utilize Darkly Dreaming all that much, but it was still cool. That was good. I want to talk about this. Oh, and then there's gas mask. +1 thwart, +1 def, and stalwart. Oh my god, the man himself is on ES. It is also 1 off in his kit. What does that mean? And his only source of damage. Are we still ES, are you still talking about choking mist? Did you jump on during that conversation? Because I didn't see you jump on. Welcome anyway. It's not his only source of damage. He can also damage, but you mean he's the only event source of damage? Yeah. Okay.
I think we should play more of him to really see which card is strong and not, because in this scenario it's very specific, especially for this one.
With a different scenario, because in this scenario it decimated. Like, it was just unbelievably cool. All right. Well, yes. While you're on gas mask, did you mean to give stalwart? That's 3 for +1 thought, +1 defense, and stalwart. Like, that just seems quite powerful. I mean, it essentially meant that I was now immune to the fog's side scheme, because intimidate is a status card.
Yeah, I think steady is fair.
I'm still affected by the fog, but I would be immune to the side scheme.
I understand the stalwart, that he wants to give stalwart just because he just wants to use the basic powers.
Yeah.
To intimidate, but I would give it steady.
I don't know if ES is still online. He's gone quiet on us.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna watch it.
Only does stun or confuse.
That's true, because it doesn't interact with
because intimidate doesn't exist in the real game. We've just gone with the written rules as stun and confuse. Oh, see, there you go. So I read it as, because it's a status card, it's affected as well. So guess not.
But tough status is also a status, and it's not affected by stalwart. So
yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. It still seems quite powerful, but okay, that's cool. All right. Well, thanks for the explanation, then. Thank you. All right. So Nightmare Fuel. I played it wrong. I don't know if you were actually watching and you only just jumped on, but I don't know how to play this. I think the actual ability, it's as written, is great. I absolutely love if the enemy is a villain or an elite, that this card gains temporary. I love that, so you can actually put it onto cards that you wouldn't normally be allowed to do that sort of stuff for. Just jumped on 10 minutes ago. Oh, okay. I just don't think I was playing it right. Is it meant to interact with something else? Is it meant to interact with the... where's the card that says has 3 types of things on it? Which one's that one? Here it is. Yeah, good night. Stun or confuse an enemy if you pay for this card of resources generated by a gas card and that enemy is a minion with 3 or more status cards. Defeat that enemy. It's incredibly unlikely that you're going to get 3 status cards. Stun, confuse, because this is the card that gives it stun or confuse. So stun, confuse, and either an intimidator or a tough, I guess. In order to trigger it, or you can seed your deck with confuses or stuns. Yeah, I guess that's true. What do you think, Ash?
I didn't pay attention, sorry.
Ah, dude. So it was unlikely that you would get... Oh, it doesn't matter. Whatever, just move on. That's fine.
I think this effect, but to discard or defeat the enemy, the second or third or which part of the ability it is. I find it unlikely to trigger, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think it's unlikely to trigger unless you really stack your deck of confuses and stuns, which people do. Like, people do. I mean, I've got a Captain America stun deck. He would love this card. He would absolutely love it. I just don't think I played this card right. Oh, wait. Check this out. Wesley's Lab turns intimidates into stuns and confuses. When you would intimidate an enemy, remove 1 gas counter from here. Stun or confuse that enemy instead. which then helps you sort of trigger this.
Yeah, it helps it. Yeah, but still, I'm not sure.
It's still a lot though.
It's becoming quite complex.
Yeah.
I can't keep track of all these things. So,
although that being said, we did have him stunned, confused, and intimidated multiple times. To be fair, and we didn't gear up our decks to do it. So if you really deck built properly for it,
but would you do it for a minion?
I don't think you would ever do it for a minion. So that's the thing, right? We did it for him multiple times.
Yeah, I think minions are not worth like spending, confuse and stun and intimidate. You just kill them.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, sure. I see what you're saying. You get the card draw from pacifism, which is great. It's awesome. But would you bother? Like, what minion would be worth the effort of putting 3 different status cards on them? Even not, well, you can't even do him anyway. So 3 different status cards in order to then possibly trigger Good Night.
So you can
possibly see like pacifist.
I can see like Sleeper or these rare.
Yeah, Sleeper would be good.
Or the minions in Hela scenario, but in general, I think it's not worth it to spend 3.
Right, so the combo, so the vulnerable combo works really well for. Yeah, so Sleeper we could take out once because attached enemy loses store and city non-elite. Oh no, non-elite minions gain vulnerable, so you wouldn't even be able to do Sleeper.
I mean, Sleeper you can defeat with the Good Night.
Yeah, but you'd have to get 3 status cards on him to do it. By the end of that, he's already dead.
So he enters play with tough, so he already has 1. So you need just 2 more.
You know what when this would really shine? Multiplayer. Because I'm thinking in the solo mindset, but in multiplayer, if you had and Sleeper comes out, because then he's got like 15 hit points, right? When he comes out in solo, it doesn't even concern me. I've got him dead within the next round. I just don't care, right? But in multiplayer, he then gets like 15 hit points, right? And tough, like you said. Yeah. So this then it's like, okay, boys, let's stack on the stun and confusion business, and then we can like try and take him out. Right?
I like the idea in general. I really like the idea. The problem I have is that it's just rare to use it. Is it 1 card or are there 2?
There's 2. Yeah, I don't know. It's triggered a conversation. Yes, I mean, I don't know. Is that a good thing? I think it's fascinating. This sort of thing. I just trying to work out how it would work. But I guess that's my final say. I just thought solo. I don't think it's really all that effective. But multiplayer, I think it would kick butt. I think it'd be very cool to get rid of. I mean, imagine. Are the Thunderbolts elites? The Thunderbolts are elites, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is what I'm saying. If you're playing a multiplayer Thunderbolt game and you get 3 stun, confuse, intimidate, boom, dead.
In that scenario, it's very useful.
So play this guy up against the Thunderbolts, and it's game over. Like, it just annihilates them. Yeah. No, ES, what do you mean? So vulnerable is just for him to nuke non-elite minions. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? But non-elite minions are really not really that much of a threat. I can't think of a single non-elite minion that is actually a problem. It's the elite problem, the elite guys that you need to worry about. And this card is devastating. I really want to play against the Thunderbolts right now. If I didn't have to go to bed in 10 minutes, I would I'd play the Thunderbolts right now, Kaz, and just good night them to death. That would have been awesome. I'm playing it tomorrow for sure. Cool. Alright, well, yeah, so you said he came in like 10 minutes ago. So yeah, overall, I think he's cool. I've been hanging out to play this dude. It's been very, very cool. I love Sandman. And the interaction... This is what ES excels at, is making the kit like work with the other cards in the kit. I'm very jealous of that ability. It's very, very cool, like making it all work. So, yeah. And he uses Intimidate, which is obviously very good. Oh, sorry, ES said something else. Wesley needed ways to do minions without damage for his theme. Yeah, that makes sense, because of the pacifism theme, right? Yeah, okay. Savannah was Good Night is an upped version. Okay. True, but for him he has 1 attack and 1 damage event. He has 2 copies, right? Oh, is there only 1 choking mist? There's only 1, dude. I used this like 3 times. So only 1. Okay, because he's not really big on the violence, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I stand by what I said. I just don't think this is very effective in solo. But in multiplayer, though, it would be magnificent. So, yeah. But everything else, where it just works together so well, and it just looks. Look at that gas mask picture. It just looks sick. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't get Wesley's lab out, because that would have been very interesting. I don't think it even appeared in my hand once. I think I just managed to skip it multiple times. Maybe it got turned into a drone. So, yeah. But anyway, Dreamstone, perfect. The whole pacifist, Sandman, basic power, intimidate thing, great. Love it. So, that's it. And the fog, very interesting. I quite like the fog. I mean, it's a shame that he came out right at the end and we just ignored him. Killed Ultron. But I do like it. He's very, very cool. All right, that's it. Kaz, any final words?
I'm glad that I could have joined you.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you were able to join. I really want us to play more often, but our time zones are so crummy. I mean, it's like midnight for you now, right?
It's 2 p.m. To 1:30 p.m.
Oh, 1:30 p.m. That's not too bad. Oh, but you would normally be at work. That's the problem, right? So you would normally be
Yeah, exactly.
Being out the day off. So anyway, thanks very much for joining me. ES, thank you very much for jumping on. I would love to take this conversation offline and to continue on. I don't want to bore people who are trying to watch. We've already gone to 2 hours, but yeah, let's go through it. I think that'd be cool. Yeah, Cage, thanks for playing. Love it. And who else jumped on? Joshy and who was the other one? Super TNT, yeah? Well, Super TNT. I can't scroll up. Why won't it let me scroll up? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Super TNT. Thanks for jumping on. Love it. Appreciate it. Everybody else who's watching, thank you very much. If you're watching this on YouTube, then please like, subscribe. Don't forget, I'll have a description to Kaj's stream in the description box. Go check out Kaj's stuff. Throw him some support. Throw him a follow. He's a cool dude. And if you want to leave a comment on the video, please do so. I'd love to hear from you. Point out all the mistakes that I made. That's perfectly fine. There was a lot. And what are your thoughts on Sandman and Hellcat? There'll be a link to the Discord where all the homebrew stuff gets made, all the creators are. Like Young Kaj, go check out his stuff. If you like the scrolls, he's got you covered. He's got an entire scroll campaign. So if you like that sort of stuff, you can go check it out. Anyway, that's it. As always, please... Oh, I've scrolled, so it's gotten rid of the thing. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and tell the people that you love them as often as you can. Thank you, Kaj, once again. Take care, everybody. Bye.